In the fields of Poteet where the sun beats down, strawberries ripe and wearing their red gown. We dream in the rose of future in bloom. With every sweet harvest we'll break through the gloom. With dirt on my hands, I rise from the pain. So here's to the passion, the joy that we find. In the rhythm of hard work, we leave fear behind. Strawberry fields, oh, they're calling our name. In the warmth of Poteet, we'll light up the flame. Each morning is hope as the dewdrops gleam. Together we toil for a common dream. Days may be tough, but we won't retreat. In the heart of Texas, we'll find our beat. With the lift of our spirits, we'll conquer the night. So here's to the passion, the joy that we find. In the rhythm of hard work, we leave fear behind. Strawberry fields, oh, they're calling our name. In the warmth of Poteet, you light up the flame. Embrace the struggle, let your spirit fly. In the fields of reach for the sky. Embrace the stubble, let's just get it fly. In the fields of Poteet, we'll reach for the sky. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is pain.
We got everybody in here.
Yep.
Myself,
I can hear you.
guys, we want to welcome to our studio to SoTex Store, Simon Garcia,
Welcome.
of Texas Bullet Food Company, right?
Yes.
Texas Bullet Food Company. He will be our guest in the second segment.
Yeah.
We are going to have a guest here in a few minutes, Corey Springfield and her daughter of Field Farms in Jourdanton. I believe I posted it on the page, and if I post it, if it's on the internet, it's real, right?
Yeah, sure.
I posted it that they're the only active strawberry farm in Jourdanton.
I believe. Is that correct?
That's correct.
It is on the
But
internet.
we'll talk to her about it. But if it's on the
Yeah.
internet, it's true. I mean,
There was one that was on the cusp, but last time we had them oil field fracking earthquakes, it actually fell into the ravine. And
Oh, man.
nobody's actually seen that farm.
now they're actually farming in Hades, Texas.
Yes,
right?
which is strange,
Ah, the land of, never mind.
aka Lavernia.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh,
Ah,
wow.
I've heard that, right?
Dang.
I say it because there was this person I was talking to, and she Anyway, so welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you.
The
Thank
devil
you.
lives in Lavernia. We'll talk. That's a discussion for another show.
Not on camera, right?
Yeah.
It could be on
It
camera.
could be on camera.
We have a reality show.
Jordan, what's going on today?
It rained.
Let me show you all a video real quick.
Let's see. What you got?
Everything's super late. You pop up on your
Why am I not seeing this?
heavy downpour. So we before we got that rain today, that was at what, about 1 o'clock when that rain came in?
The first time, second time?
The second time, the
third
biggest
time?
one.
Oh yeah, it was this afternoon.
It was about noon, 1 o'clock. We only had like a third of an inch before that.
So it's been it was raining since 4:45,
Mm-hmm.
4:46. And I know it's because
You got up to go to the
lightning strike
bathroom.
hit within less than 40, 50 feet, it seemed.
Oof.
I went to bed a little bit.
I told you to go to the bathroom.
Because I was drinking coffee. I was drinking
Oh,
coffee.
and you jumped.
Yeah. Okay.
What was it? And once again, a story for
Another day. Well, with that being said, we're gonna we need to talk to Corey about how much rain she got. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull Corey in.
I want to know what's up with that snake in the background.
Yeah, that's our background for now.
Oh.
Corey, hello.
Hello, Corey. How are you?
Let's see if
Doing
we can
good.
hear.
Can you hear me?
I
Oh,
can.
great. Yes, I can.
Turn it up.
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know why my computer's so delayed compared to everybody else's, but it's okay. I'm just gonna have to pretend like I hear you, and Donovan can just relay. We'll do eye signals.
I had the same smoke signals, even better.
Corey, did y'all get any rain today?
We got over 3 inches of rain in a short span of time, it seems.
Wow.
We had a lot of money.
Congratulations.
Oh, it's
That's fantastic.
We'll take a little more.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think I was getting the runoff of 476. We got like 3 feet of water.
Oof.
wow.
So if anybody sees a great pit bull type dog, I think she got lots of.
Don't say that, because she's so cute.
Yeah, she is cute. She causes trouble. The other day,
Is her name Joanna?
No.
Ah,
Her name is Squishy.
it's cute.
Long story, but and he wanted to name him Swisher.
Okay.
And then we found out it was a girl. And then Sharon wanted to call him instead of Swisher. And then we said, let's call him Swishy. And he said, let's call him Squishy. And she grabbed his face because she's so cute. Perfect. So the dog takes off and he chases the mail people or the FedEx people. They've actually run with that dog up through 476 with the dog inside the vehicle. They'll make a U-turn. And I'm like, wait a minute, I just signed for all my packages.
You stole my dog.
Still got one left.
Oh,
Get
man.
your perra.
She's
So let's bring it back to Corey.
Yes, back to Corey.
Corey.
Great in the rain. That's fantastic.
So Corey, can you introduce yourself to our viewing audience? What do you do? What's the name of your farm? Etc. Are y'all the only farm in Jourdanton? I think that's the case, but I said it on the internet. It's got to be true.
I Sydney Field. We are part of farms. I believe we are the only operating in Jourdanton. We're a small farm for about 9 years. We started when my father-in-law, Terry Field, he goes by Tough, he came home one day and said, hey, I've got this idea. I've been talking to some people and I want to plant poteet strawberries. And
Wow.
we looked at him like he was crazy, of course. 9 years ago, we had no idea how to grow strawberries. We did not come from farming backgrounds except for maybe some small, backyard gardens. And this was something new. Tough had, Terry Tough, he had a vision. He wanted us to work on it together. And that was the beginning of Field Farms.
That's
Since
fantastic.
then,
Yeah, so
we've
like-
always made it a family affair. We always have like our children. And so he was the grandparent And then he taught his son, my husband, and myself, and then our children. And our oldest daughter actually has a son. So this is now going to be four generations in
Wow.
Well, 4 generations in less than 9 years.
now.
Yeah, and it's great because you see, you just started farming, you're barely learning the ropes. 9 years later, those guys have been out there for 50 years and they're still learning the ropes. So we're all on the same level here. It's just, we'll all be all
Well,
right.
that's the good thing about our community here is that everybody listens and help out and just give you advice and information to help everyone be successful.
Yeah, most definitely. And it's a double-edged sword because they're actually helping you. That way you can become a competitor. People love competition, man. They will train you to try to fight you later. Just ain't that a story? But no, welcome to the strawberry growing community, man. Terry was freaking awesome all the time, man. Always good.
I never met him.
He had this persona about himself to where he was really, you knew he was nice, but you also knew not to cross him.
Oh,
Is that right?
That sounds about right, definitely. So when he said that we were going to learn to do this strawberry farming thing, we all, got in line and we started the process. And this is something that, we pretty much do in-house. I think one year we hired one person, but other than that, it's always like our family, hands-on, doing all the work, doing all the planning, and forced labor for kids.
free labor.
They will definitely.
Educational.
Yes.
Educational.
They get
Homeschool
paid in
ag
strawberries.
program.
There you go.
That's right, definitely. I think they enjoy it. I think some of them enjoy picking much more than planting.
Right.
But they've all had different jobs. Sometimes they work on the fence around the area because there's always animals and deer and things that like to come in and partake of the garden. Sometimes they're planting, sometimes they're fertilizing, all kinds of things. They've kind of explored the different aspects of it.
Okay.
That's great. So Corey, one of the things that we really talk about a lot on this show is legacy. What each of our families or the people who have came before us bring into future operations. Now, when we talk about a new farm and what kind of legacy they're establishing, that would obviously be something where you're going to be passing that off to your daughter. Sydney, do you want to grow strawberries when you get older by yourself? Once mom's done growing strawberries?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
She said yes.
He's a little shy, but yes.
quiet.
he does.
Very
Growers
quiet.
Association
All right.
goes on.
That's fantastic. How many berries? How many strawberries do y'all usually plant? How many berries did y'all plant last year?
It's varied from year to year. When we first started, we were 1,000 bare minimum. Let's try this out. We have gone up as high as 20,000 berries.
Wow.
How many we planted last year, and then it's definitely something that kind of depends on how the previous year goes, and then depends on the weather, and so our number kind of fluctuates. But I think we prefer to be right around that 20,000 plant mark.
That's a solid number.
Speaking of 20,000, years ago, this gentleman sitting right here said, no more. 20,000 will be our limit. We'll
Yeah.
never grow more than 20,000.
Famous
And I
last
said,
words.
okay. Ask me how many we're planting this year.
Oh, geez. We haven't talked about that.
That's
Was it the
Let me
65,000
see.
you said you were going to tell John about?
What? Don't even say that.
what was that, Corey?
I said 65. Am I low? Am I high?
No.
No.
You're very high. I'll tell
Very
you.
high.
Like, just kidding. Kids are watching. Kids are watching.
Since this is kind of like TV, I don't like playing on TV. So yeah, I heard 65K one time.
Yeah, maybe eventually.
Eventually.
We might get there eventually. No, we're growing 40,000 this year.
Dude, what's another 20?
What's another 25?
Stop. Stop.
You know what? Challenge.
Corey, help me. Tell them to stop.
Berry math. If you're growing 20, what's 20 more?
Oh,
See?
no.
So I'm going to tell you this, and you guys may have the same experience, but as you get to figuring out how to do things, like Donovan, he helped us learn how to plant. And now we're on year 7.
7 or 8.
This will be our 8th year growing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, last year we planted 34,500 plants. And we planted 34,500 plants faster than we planted our first competition batch, which was only 3,000 plants.
Yeah.
It happens because you're doing everything gingerly,
Yes.
you know, and it's one of those things, man.
And you learn and you're just like, ah.
Yeah.
But strawberry plants are actually one of the few plants that they appreciate root agitation.
Yeah, no, they
It
do.
helps them put down better roots. So being a little aggressive with them is actually beneficial for them.
Yeah.
Do y'all have that same experience, Corey, in that you find that even though you're doing more, you're doing it faster than you did when you started?
Definitely. When we first started, we were, very carefully placing our plants and our spacing and making sure the roots were not exposed to air when they were planted. And, we took a lot of time to make sure we were trying to do it right. And we would have, hey, Terry, come look at this. And, does it look right? Am I doing it right? And then we were especially watching the kids when they were helping to make sure they weren't breaking roots. And now we've got our system down and we can go through like a little assembly line, and sometimes, you may break a root or do something and you just recognize the sound without having to really stop production, and you know how to fix it. So our operation has been sped up for sure. And we kind of plan how long it's going to take us to plant the berries based on how many we have and how fast we can go. Now, if we have visitors, cousins or somebody who want to come and help, then it takes longer.
Yeah.
It's a lot quicker with just us, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So I like that concept for you. And you know what I think? It has been an idea of mine for the longest time. These early prisoner release work programs, right? The document facility, the prison in Three Rivers, the Fabian Dominguez unit. Those guys can be at our place, and then at your place, and then at Corey's place. We will be planting that 165,000 plant count that you were talking about last week.
See, wait, 165,000? What the heck? No. I was thinking that we would all be family. We'll go to cousin Corey's house. We'll help her out. Cousin Corey comes to our house, helps us out.
The way the sharecroppers used to do it.
Yeah, that's how Poteet became Poteet. Let me tell you about that.
Cousin Corey. That's your new name, by the way. Cousin Corey.
I'm Jourdanton, so yeah.
Yeah, welcome to Garcia and West, guys.
Yes.
The law firm of strawberries.
Si tú quieres una mata que te anda muriendo, háblame a mí. Yo soy plantador tejano. That could be our slogan.
Corey looks so unimpressed right now.
It's like, I thought this show was going to be good.
Yeah, well, joke's on you. So, okay, in all seriousness, how did y'all fare last year?
Yep,
Like, how did your planting go? How did your season go?
2025, how did it go?
Planting was good. We, had good plants. We had good soil. Everything wanted it. And so, our berries were in the ground. Our plants were doing well. And then we had some unwelcome visitors. We've done some predator proofing. I say predator, but like deer proofing. We've had raccoons, deer, other animals come in, sometimes pigs. Majority is deer. And the thing about a deer is once it finds where the food is, it will cut back. And we've tried different fencing. And we had a couple year, maybe about 6 come in last year. And 9 and 3 weeks time, they had just destroyed so many of our plants and berries that it was devastating. how much they can eat and destroy in such a short amount of time.
Mhm.
Well,
no, we're,
Now we do
we,
have
I think everybody's had their trials and tribulations with critters coming in or whatever. I was looking at some video call from maybe, I think it was about 4 years ago. We used to have a dog. He used to go outside and eat his own strawberries. He was his own worst enemy. That's all I can say. And he was an indoor dog, so I
Oh,
don't need to tell you what happened over the course of the next 6 hours after he came. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah.
so do you have
Yeah.
plans in place to mitigate the deer next year?
definitely. We have been working this summer on upgrading our fencing and predator proofing. Use that term loosely, but just trying to ensure that all of the hard work and and money and time and everything that goes into berries isn't wasted, because if I'm going to feed the deer, I will put a feeder up and feed them somewhere else. I really don't want them in my strawberry field. And we have been working a lot this summer. I've had goats get in my strawberry field. I've had, like say the neighbor's cows come in, and we haven't had the devastation that we've had with just a few deer.
Yeah.
So
it'll happen.
So I will tell you, and I can put you in contact with RJ Zer or Derek Iden with the local game wardens out of Spencer County, and they're really good about writing the depredation permits for strawberry growers. So if you are getting beat up by deer, the thing about depredation permit is you can kill them by any means, and you don't have to use legal methods, and you don't have to use legal hours. So you can hunt them at night with thermals, and the only thing is you cannot keep those deer for yourself. You have to give them to a nonprofit. But if they continue to be a problem for you, I'm happy to get you hooked up with Derek or RJ, or you can just look them up. You don't need to go through me. But our local game wardens are really good. I know we had several growers last year get depredation permits issued to them to help to try to mitigate those deer. Hogs, on the other hand, just trap them. They're easy.
Yeah, just trap them.
Just trap them and then bring me the bacon.
Oh man.
But no javelinas. Those things scare the crap out of me.
Yeah, no, those it's a different breed, man. Well, literally.
So
Yeah, but
So Corey, I was looking on your page, on your Facebook page, and I saw a really cool reel on there, which, by the way, guys, everyone that's watching right now, we got 10, oh, it just went to 6. We got less. We since later. Usually, so typically we have about 2,500 viewers over the course of the week after we do our broadcast. During the broadcast, we normally have we get less than 30. We've never broken 30 during broadcast yet.
We should
We're
shoot
gonna get
for
there.
that. That should be a goal.
We're shooting
Shoot
for it.
30.
But what I'm asking of everybody that watches this portion of the video is please go on Facebook, search for Field Farms, and give them a follow.
fair enough.
If you guys give them a follow, I'll be very appreciative.
Yeah.
And maybe we can get with Corey to see who gave them a follow in that week, and we'll give away a prize next week.
That sounds good to me, man.
That sound good to you, Corey?
That's great.
So my question was, I'm gonna let Joanne ask that question.
Oh, I will in a little bit. Go ahead.
She just put the word in front of me with a question mark, and I'm like, what?
He literally did the same thing.
I
a
did
few
the same
minutes
thing to
ago.
her, so we're just
Yeah.
sending it back and forth. But my question was, I saw a really cool reel on there with jams on there. You had some really unique jam recipes that I've never seen. Like I think I saw a apricot strawberry mixture. What are some of the jams that you make that are really original and that you like? What's your favorite?
Sure. We try to be creative, try to come up with new strawberry apricot. It was one of our favorites this year. Enter the jam contest at the festival, and he is 15 years old, and he won first place and best of show for his strawberry
That's awesome.
apricot jam.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We have some loquat trees at my mother's house, and we picked loquats, and we made strawberry loquat jam.
Oh,
I lost her.
I think we just lost. I hear her internet service maybe be affected by some of the rainfall that's in there.
Possibly.
Did lose her.
We lost her. I'm so sad. Okay, Corey, come back.
Corey, if you come back,
I have questions. So she's doing a homesteading school
Oh.
this summer. Yeah,
Impressive.
it looks pretty cool.
oh, there she is.
Yay, she's back.
We got her back.
Whew.
I got her back. What happened, Corey? I know you don't like us, but why'd you leave?
I thought it was like a Twilight Zone episode where she actually rematerialized on
So-
a different show. SoTex Farm.
Yeah. Go ahead, Corey. Sorry.
No, that's all right. We just try to see what we like. My mother-in-law really likes chocolate, so we did a strawberry chocolate jam. You know, sometimes people will just come up and say, "Hey, do you have this?" And we're like, "We don't this year, but we will next year," because we're always trying different things. The strawberry chocolate, you know, it's not just regular jam. We put it over ice cream, or we put them on pancakes. And one of these years, we're going to have some strawberry fig jam. But right now, the kids tend to eat all of them, so we haven't been
That's
able
okay.
to.
It's so good. I made a fig and berry this year for Christmas.
Mhm.
Fig and berry.
Yeah,
That
good.
sounds like an alternative for a cuss word that you would give a kindergartner. Fig and berry. I can start saying that in our show.
You should.
Might as well.
Yeah.
I'm writing some names in. I'm going to put myself back up there.
Oh yes, come back and see us.
Now, one really
I'll
unique
myself up.
variety we did was a strawberry pickle jam, and
Oh.
that was
what? I
definitely
missed it.
popular with the younger
Strawberry.
kids.
Ooh,
Yes, it was a dill pickle and strawberry jam, and people definitely came back and wanted more of it. So that was definitely unique, and that's a particular taste.
Yeah, no, it's an acquired taste, I'm sure, but I think I'd like it.
it's. We had a fruit cup vendor here on the farm during the spring. They made fruit cups, and you could put either all the options or a few of the options. You know, you could pick and choose. All the options included pickles in a fruit cup, and I'd never seen it, never tried it. I tried it; it was really good.
Sure. No,
Pickles and fruit is good.
it's
So-
gonna enhance the flavor. I'm sure.
We only have a couple more minutes with you, Corey. But like I said, if whoever's watching, if you guys can go follow Field Farms on Facebook, Corey can let us know who were the new followers she had last week,
Yeah.
and we'll draw names and give away a prize for that. Got one last question for you, and it's for both of y'all. Okay, both Corey and Sydney. What has been your favorite variety of strawberry to grow or to eat, whichever one you want? What's your favorite variety?
The same. What's your favorite?
I lost her.
Oh, they're still talking.
Okay.
I think we both prefer Albions, but
Okay.
my husband is somebody who does super sweet things, and he definitely prefers the Ruby Junes.
Okay.
And he calls them Ruby Juby, and that's all that he likes.
That's cute.
That's fantastic. Well, guys, I want to.
Wait,
Oh,
I
go
want to
ahead,
know
go
about
ahead.
I want to know about the homesteading school.
Yes.
How's that going?
Let's hear it.
And what do you learn going to homesteading
You know, it's
school?
going. Sure. We've been having a lot of fun. Today we worked on sheep and goats, and the kids got up close and personal with them. We have dehydrated lots of different fruits and citrus products with them. We have learned all about chicken, quail, even went home and purchased incubators, and we gave them eggs, and they are starting their own little quail farm or different things. The kids have been really enjoying it. And coming up, we'll be doing like making butter, and I have a Jersey cow right now, and I'm
Wow.
hoping that I'll be able to bring her up there at least to the parking lot so they can see it in action and get up close and personal with as many animals as possible. And that's
I
in growing
would
minds,
even-
and they're great.
I would even suggest you walk it down the parade route during the festival, and then if somebody wanted a glass, they could just get their own and sweeten their coffee.
Oh, she's pretty friendly. You could probably get on her, Donovan, and ride her around.
And then I can wear like a little, some chaps over the vest and a little cowboy hat.
or milkmaid outfit.
Okay, that's.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what,
Come on.
Yeah, so after the break, we got a break coming up, I'm sure.
Yeah, we got to take a break.
We do.
We're gonna,
In
I'm gonna
25
tell,
seconds.
if you guys wanna stick around or keep on watching the show, I'm gonna give you advice on how to get rid of all predators and critters that are eating strawberries. I figured that out.
Let's hear it.
No, I'll tell you after the break.
Oh, after the break.
Yeah.
Gotta wait.
But before we let Corey go, I mean, y'all are welcome to hang around and watch the show, or
Or hang
log
out
on
with
to
us.
Facebook and watch it. But guys, we want to say thank you for coming on and talking to us. Spend a little time with us this evening. And also, if there's any growers watching, Corey is in a runoff election for the secretary position. So make sure you show up to the meeting, especially you, Donovan. Make sure you show up to the meeting next month to vote for Corey. So we can make sure that she does that amazing job of secretary that she does already for the Growers Association.
Good deal, man.
Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Sydney.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank y'all very much.
5 years ago.
Hey guys, Pat here with SoTex to talk to you about the Backyard Kitchen. Located at 973 Avenue H in Poteet, Texas. The Backyard Kitchen has all kinds of deals. This week they have the #1 special. It's the Backyard Bundle. It's a family deal. It's 4 burgers, 4 chips, and 4 sodas for just $19.99. They've also got the Sweet Heat Clucker. It's a sweet and spicy chicken sandwich. It's got some summer vibes. That combo is only $8.99 this week. And for their 3rd special, they've got the Backyard Citrus Bowl. It's lemon tang with a backyard bang. Only $7.99 this week. So go see them at the Backyard Kitchen or have them deliver if your order is over $20.
Serving up joy, love wrapped in taste. Cheers to the years and more to come. In this little haven, we all feel that.
Are you ready to shine? Make your mark this time. SoTex Time is here. In the spotlight you'll climb. Join the wave of success. Let your brand be heard. In this vibrant show, spread the word, spread the word. Tune in, don't miss, now's your chance. Together we'll rise, let's take a stand. SoTex Time, where your dreams
Ow.
Fields of Poteet where the
Oh,
sun shines
sorry.
hot.
Sorry.
Red strawberries popping,
I
yeah,
just
we
learned
gave it
that.
all we got. Bass drops heavy like the fruits right thump. Crump vibes flowing, gotta feel that jump. Sweetness dripping, turn the speakers up high. Berries growing loud.
Man.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Everybody. Welcome back to another episode of
Thank you, sir.
SoTex Time. Sponsored by, not actually
Not
sponsored
actually
by, but
sponsored by.
Modelo. We got some Modelos on the stage now. So,
Ooh, I love
also on the stage, we have welcomed in Simon Garcia.
the
Guys,
lovely Simon Garcia.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Thank
you
you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Bienvenidos a SoTex
That's
Time.
German for hello.
Hello. Are y'all related?
No.
No, we're not related either.
So like I tell everybody, I am not related to anybody in this town with the exception of my brother and my sister who actually live in this town, and my 2 kids.
Okay.
And then I got 2 brothers in Pleasanton. I got a brother and sister in Poteet, one in San Antonio. I'm missing somebody, I'm sure. Oh, my brother Jack is in Jefferson.
There you
Hey,
go.
speaking of your sister,
She won some
her
stuff.
gift card from last week is still here.
Oh yeah, she knows it too. Her intentions are to leave all these things here until Christmas, and then come pick them up and then give them out to people in our family for Christmas.
Well, Estelle, I'm sure you're watching still, but I saw your name on here. I've already added you to the wheel, but I felt really bad adding you to the wheel because I still got a prize for you every year.
Yeah. No, she's got a closet full of prizes.
Simon, did you need something to drink?
No,
All right.
I'm okay. Thank you.
So, guys, welcome to the stage, Simon Garcia,
Thank you.
Texas Bullet Food Company.
Yes.
Simon, can you introduce yourself? Tell us where you're from. Tell us about your business, what it does, what you make, all that stuff.
Okay. I'm Simon Garcia. I'm actually from Lytle.
Okay.
We have a small manufacturing food company, and we do baked goods, but we also make like candies and other different kinds of items. Our most recent thing is jerky that we've been making.
Oh wow.
Yeah. which I think Joanna ran off with.
Yeah.
She saw the jerky. She ran away with
If
it.
you guys don't know anything about Joanna, or if you want to know one thing that's it's not really a secret, but it definitely is not a secret now because it's about to be on the internet. And I actually, I'm going to read you a comment here a little bit that confirms what I said before. But
I'm scared. I'm back.
if you want to know one thing about Joanna that's no longer a secret, she is a sucker for jerky.
And I have it. I do have it.
She's a sucker for jerky. So I actually won the Lone Star Heroes, the guys that we had on last week. They had a competition, and I don't think it was rigged, but it might have been. I don't know. But they had a competition to win a box of jerky. Remember?
Yes.
I won.
Yeah, that was rigged.
No, it wasn't.
Well, when I said I won it, Joanna's like, "Well, I guess I'm going to be eating all that jerky."
It's horrible.
Yeah. Simon, we interrupted you.
Oh, no problem.
So you're making jerky, huh?
Yeah, we started making jerky. We actually started our business back in 2020, and actually in the height of the pandemic.
Okay.
I was trying to get a farmers market started out there in Lytle, and my mom and sister wanted to participate, so they became a vendor and started baking things. And that's actually where it rolled out. We started. They started doing baked things. We were actually called Garcia's Baked Goods back then, and then. Honestly, my sister, she had a dream, and that's where she got the name for the company. The Texas Bullet Food Company came from a dream.
Is that name the Texas Bullet? Does that have to do with the bullet that you used to cook with?
Well, I guess we can go with that. I mean, that sounds really good. It's gonna be a good story.
Well, that story. So let's go with
The
that.
pockets
Yeah.
of copyright infringement there is all I'm asking.
It just
And I got this cool keychain from these guys.
that's okay.
So
Go ahead.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you had a question. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, can you tell what you brought for us?
Oh
today?
yeah,
No,
absolutely. We brought
Not jerky.
we brought some jerky. It's being hidden for some reason. All
Do
right.
not bring jerky.
This is our most famous thing, our banana bread. It's our
Oh, yeah.
biggest seller. Of course, we do use real bananas. We don't use that fake nasty flavor that doesn't taste like bananas.
Let's let everybody get a good look at this.
Jerky and beer is such a good combination.
Oh, yeah, banana bread.
No, just
Yeah.
jerky and beer. Hey, you have a beer. Would you like to try some of this deliciousness?
Yes, I do. But I actually want to try it with. I'm gonna take a
That
piece.
smells amazing.
I'm actually gonna take a
We
piece
got a
of
knife.
Old-fashioned recipe. It was actually my mom's grandmother's recipe.
Okay. So tell the viewers exactly what that recipe is.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
Write it down, and speak into this microphone.
Very clearly, the exact measurements, please.
Do you want the colita or do you
I
want
expect
the
to say speak into the strawberry.
Yeah, I'll take that. You actually, this is the end, the formula, as we call it, la colita, is actually very nutritious.
and
Yes.
delicious.
Mhm.
And
Simon, would you like to taste your own bread?
Of course, I want to
Okay.
know.
Yeah,
it's
if he doesn't
good.
eat it, I'd have
No way,
questions.
man.
No, guys, y'all devour
that's
that.
not all. That's an accident.
You don't want to try that. That one's got shrooms in it. Oh, here we go again. Oh my gracious.
That's good.
It smells delicious. All right,
It
let's
is,
try
it's
it.
great. You want to take me?
It's gonna be really quiet.
Mm.
Mhm.
Anyway, so let's just talk about bread.
Yeah.
I'll hide the jerky. Save that
Oh,
for
that's
later.
good. So what else did you bring us?
All right.
I'm gonna eat the rest of this, but I want to savor it.
Of course, this one right here.
Oh,
Take it a
okay.
different direction. This is our rattlesnake bread. It's actually a cream cheese, jalapeno, and bacon filling.
The little rattlesnake's gonna bite you.
You said cream cheese, jalapeno, and what?
And bacon.
Holy moly!
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a
That
mix
was my
in there.
nickname. By the way,
Cream cheese and bacon?
And it looks like
jalapeno.
it looks like
Oh,
it looks like a rattle. It looks like a rattlesnake rattle.
That's cool, man.
well, let's taste. I didn't get to taste this one. I
you
got
go.
bread. Let me have the back. I got bread back in the spring. Ask me if I share.
While you're cutting that, I'm gonna read some comments real quick.
I'm getting the colita this
So back to the if it's on the internet, it's true.
time. Mm.
An old friend of mine that worked with me at the Texas Forage Center commented on the YouTube and says, Paul Harding says, I'm going to post it up for everybody. You can't put it on the internet if it's not true.
Right.
Mm.
Where'd you get that from? The internet.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah, Paul was a camp counselor with me at the Texas 4-H Center, and we both went to A&M together. And we were in 4-H together from the time we were like this tall.
So he's local to the area then.
Well, he is from.
That's good.
Paul is from Lyford, Texas, down the Rio Grande Valley. Lyford, I don't know how I remember that. It's like the tiniest little town. That's probably how I remember it. It's really, really unique.
All right,
You're the
Simon,
chief
what's up?
manufacturer of plastic explosives.
That's
Ooh.
good. Their rattlesnake bread's good.
Okay.
I made
And it didn't
I made
beat
a hot product.
Was it on the internet?
Yes.
Oh, then I
The
believe
rattlesnake
it.
bread has a
Oh, why am I?
bite to it.
I like that.
Again.
We know that. It has a bite to it. We need to start adding that to our labels.
Rattlesnake
Yeah, bread with a bite. Huh?
Bread
With
with
a
a
bite.
bite.
The
Okay, what
worst-
is this?
The
This
worst,
is our
the worst
croissant.
joke of the evening goes to Pat West.
This evening and every evening, for being honest. Donovan, would you like some
So
more?
what is this?
What is
These
this?
are our croissants.
Yeah,
We
okay.
actually do
Ooh.
make our own
Now
butter
these I did
to
have
get these.
You make
yeah.
your own butter.
What
We
is
make
the
our
name
own
of it?
butter.
It's a
It's a
croissant.
croissant.
Oh, it's a croissant.
Yeah.
Oh.
French.
Sorry, I didn't realize we were so fancy
I
around
am
here.
going to ask for a piece of that jerky now because I'm going to make my
Oh.
own creation.
Oh,
SoTex Simon Garcia rattlesnake bread hamburger.
I,
Can I have a piece of that jerky now?
I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
gonna sit- The one you're sitting on, Joanna, though you've been sitting on it. Are you warming it for us? What are you doing?
Yes, it's not ready yet. Damn it! I have
So,
to share it with
I
something
need a
else.
small piece. I'm gonna make un sandwich,
Un sándwich de rattlesnake.
the rattlesnake-ish.
De rattlesnakey.
so Simon, do you guys
This
have
It's
a,
carne guisada, by
you guys
the
have
way.
a
Carne
storefront?
guisada jerky.
Oh, look at that.
It's carne guisada flavored jerky.
Mm. I love croissants.
so do you guys have a storefront to sell all this?
We do. We have our storefront. It's in San Antonio on the west side, 539 North General McMullen, across the street from the Castillo Funeral Home.
Okay.
But we don't use that kind of meat. I'm kidding.
Oh, right.
hmm
I'm going to
How's your burger?
539
Yeah, 539 North General McMullen.
North General McMullen.
Guess I'll share with Pat too. Did you already get a piece?
Yeah, no, I haven't got it yet, but I will.
Did you get a piece of jerky?
I don't know if he
I'm gonna
did.
give that a scroll.
Is that it? That's all the breads? I just want to make sure. I
Guys,
have
down
it.
there on the ticker that you can see down on the bottom of the screen, that is the address of the
very nice.
Texas Bullet Food Company. Your storefront. How many products do you sell? Is it a big storefront?
It's not big, but we do have quite a few products. We do bread items. We have the banana bread, the croissants, and what y'all tried here, the rattlesnake bread. We also do a sourdough bread. Yeah, that's another
The
popular item.
rosemary.
The rosemary garlic baguette.
That was my favorite.
Cranberry walnut baguettes. And we make a variety of like candy, like saltwater taffy. We do peanut brittle, pecan brittle. We also have a chocolate almond brittle.
Ooh.
Yeah, we have a
That
Quite a
sounds like
few
we need to
things
come
out
do a show at
And
your store.
jerky.
oh yeah, definitely.
Carne
And jerky.
guisada jerky. It's good. I like it. You want another piece?
No. I've got a large piece.
Okay.
What kind of meat is this?
That one.
What do you normally make jerky out of?
Well, you know, it's more of my mom. If I don't have the recipe, she won't give it to me.
It's gotta be it's beef, right?
It's beef, definitely beef.
Like a steak, maybe.
Mhm.
Jerky and beer is so good.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my
Perfect
papa.
combination.
Reminds me of I'll tell y'all a story about when I was little. My grandfather used to take me to Bernie, and across from the river park in Bernie, there was a little gas station convenience store, and they had jerky. And this was back when they would hang the meats on, from the ceiling. And we'd go and we'd get jerky. And of course, I was born in the late 1900s when you didn't have to wear seatbelts and car seats and all that. You know. So on the
What?
way,
How insulting? How would you? You were around during a late 1930 something.
so
Horrible.
on the way home from Bernie, I would stand next to my papa with my piece of jerky and one arm around his neck, and I would hold him and I would eat my jerky all the way home. By the time we get back to San Antonio, the whole front of his shirt would be covered in drool. But I love jerky. And of course, as you get older, Papa's like, here, try it with a beer. It's so good. And oh my God,
Oh, you're 13, it's
I'm
time to get
enjoying
started.
myself right now in so many ways. And just,
I'm glad
Great
for this
memory.
show because that's the only square meal I give on Thursdays.
oh, I'm sorry.
So I want to read a comment. I'm guessing this is your mom, Kathy.
Yes.
Oh, Kathy, hello.
Kathy Garcia said, we tried to make a strawberry shortcake jelly roll
Oh,
out of the pearl strawberries, but we didn't have time to get it done. Well, guess what, Kathy? You got all the time in the world now.
And we
I
have
got
frozen
bags
berries.
full of pearls, so come on. But that sounds good. Whenever we come to do our show at your
cheering.
store,
I'm proud
Oh
of
yeah.
that'll be the one. That'll be the
Mm.
one. That's freaking good.
Which, all of it?
It is.
I've
all
enjoyed
good.
all of it.
You know,
Do you have
I
a
wanted to do
favorite?
this.
it's really ironic that you brought rattlesnake bread, and literally our background today is a rattlesnake.
Why?
Oops, sorry. I asked him that. And he didn't answer me.
I don't know. Sometimes you just kind of feel
You feel something.
like you're slithering through life, you know.
I'm a snake.
I'm a slithering little snake.
You want some more red?
I'm gonna read some comments here while we're eating because it's kind of quiet in here.
I'm not talking.
That's a sign of good food is when it gets real
All
quiet.
right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Donovan, I'm doing it. I'm making a
Oh, you
Making a sandwich?
wrong side.
rattlesnake. What do you mean the wrong side?
Really go.
What do you want me to do?
There you
Flip
go. The-
it? Is it because the vegetables were on the bottom?
Yes.
Oh, I know.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice
Sorry.
to work at Newbies. Hello.
Did you really?
No.
I haven't eaten at Luby's in a while.
So we got David Martin says hello from Shepherd
Mm.
Air Force Base
Oh yeah.
Fire Department.
Hello, hello.
David, you won a hat last week. It's sitting right there. What's it? Simon, show him that hat. David, you won that hat. You're supposed to message us to pay for shipping or drive to Poteet and come pick the hat up. I'm thinking shipping is going to be a little less expensive than driving from Shepherd Air Force Base. I think that's in Wichita Falls. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Donovan, you're on to something.
Shepherd?
What does
Look it
that
up.
Is Shepherd in Wichita Falls or is it in Abilene?
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with audio. Yes, we did own a German Shepherd at one time. Brutal. Weirdest dog ever.
I'm gonna die.
Jay Serna.
Jay, we miss you, Jay.
Hello. Yeah, we were talking about planting. He said it's fun with some laughing faces, and he said 60,000. I am down.
No, do not encourage him. Come on.
Lowell.
40,000's enough. Oh,
Lowell Chapman.
that's our Cajun cousin.
Our favorite Cajun cousin down from Lausanne. Lowell says hello.
Hello. Gee.
He says hello. I don't know any words in French.
Bon ami.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Bonjour.
mhm.
Croissant.
French toast.
Croissant. Hello.
Croissant.
We got one in front of us.
Croissant.
There you go. Croissant.
You know, there's a guy on YouTube that he can
Yeah,
learn
I didn't
any
know
language in about 2 or 3 days.
That's so good.
And he immersed himself in Creole culture in far southern Louisiana, and he learned Cajun, French, Creole. And I watched that video, and it was, you can ask Joanna. I've always felt like there's Cajun in my soul because I hear Zydeco music, and it's just, my whole heart
It speaks
just
to him.
swells up. I don't get it.
What
I
speaks
feel
to
the same
you?
way too. When I actually go to Louisiana and they start playing Zydeco, my heart swells up. It's usually because I've been drinking a lot of beer and eating salted peanuts. My doctor says I should get checked out. You know what? I don't got time for that crap. I'm in Louisiana, man. Listen to Zydeco.
We have some beans.
Yeah,
Where are they
I
at?
think you need a
Thrown
second opinion on that.
at?
Doctor said so.
There's a lot of things that could happen.
All right, what speaks to your soul? Music wise.
Music wise,
Yeah, Pat Zydeco. Apparently Donovan too.
I will listen to anything with a good beat. The mixes I have on there are on what do I use? Apple or no? I don't use Apple. I just get on there, and it's hard to find mixes. I want to hear a little bit of everything. I mean, even if they're in different languages.
I love it, man. I started listening to Russian rap.
How do you like it?
It's fantastic, man. It gets me going. And then lately, I've been listening to Juan Gabriel. It's a favorite song that I have right now called Así Fue.
Oh,
It's freaking fantastic. I just love that song.
Quisiera Saber by Juan Gabriel is my favorite.
Really? Another one of my favorite songs is Más Cervezas.
Más cerveza.
I wish I had Más Cervezas.
I
There's
think
one
there might
more.
be más in the
There's
fridge.
a Michelob in the fridge.
So when you actually sent me to go get these beers, I actually drank that before I
Well, you got your wine right there.
Now wait a minute.
No,
Wait, what? What do you mean you wouldn't touch that stuff?
no, I mean like it can belong to somebody.
Got it.
Well, so we posted and we made a rule, which is not going to be for Estelle because you were supposed to take that card home to
Yeah,
her.
that's on you, bud.
Yeah, no.
But we made a rule that if you don't come and get your stuff,
We're gonna
by the
write
time we have another show, we're gonna we're gonna go ahead and post it up for
Throw it
that
in the
show.
throw it in the wheel.
We're
The
gonna throw
wheel
it
of
back into the
wonder.
wheel. Which, by the way, our prizes for today.
Not the bread, and absolutely
Yeah, the
not
bread's
the
gonna be
turkey.
gone. So that's that. You got no chance there,
Okay.
guys. But we got a
Mm.
SoTex Outdoors hat. It's a really cool digital pattern. Awesome hat. Which, by the way, guys, if you don't want to worry about winning this, you just want to buy one of these hats, let me know. Hey, I like that hat, and I'll get it to you.
I like those odds.
And then we've got a red Poteet Strawberry Festival hat with a leather logo on it.
Those are nice. I actually have
That
them.
is nice.
Donovan,
Fantastic hat.
I want you to know something.
Yes.
I don't drink. I don't. I will every now and then, if somebody has something, I'll take a sip to try it, just to try it.
Or if they have turkey.
Or no, I eat the hell out of jerky. Man, can't go wrong with jerky.
You said beer and jerky.
But ever since we started doing this show, this is the most I have drank, and I don't know how long. So
Well, I
you're a bad
actually
influence.
have
That's what I'm
gone
trying to say.
41 years without drinking until this show started.
Oh,
Yeah.
so maybe Pat's the bad influence, but
Maybe-
Pat doesn't drink. So
Yeah, no, I promised our my elementary teacher that I wouldn't drink,
Mhm.
and well, that lasted about 4 days. It was lit. We
oh my
we had
god.
the rest of that fourth grade class.
Oh man. Fourth grade, huh?
So we've also got to give away a backyard kitchen. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me pull it up over here. A backyard kitchen gift certificate for a family meal, $20 value. We'll be giving that away today. We may give that away here at the end of this segment before we hop into the next one. And then last but not least, we've got a jar of Pearl Jam, which we have a jar of Pearl Jam up there still. I think that's Chris Wheeler's.
Chris Wheeler. Somebody won one last week too, but I don't know.
I think
I think it was Chris, I think.
no, Chris won the bottle of wine last week, and he still had to come to pick that up. So
So
And
now,
I'll give you another bottle of wine, but peach wine.
peach wine.
Mm.
One of our grand prizes.
and if you don't pick it up, well, we'll be drinking it next
So
week.
got drink it.
Next week.
Yep.
Guys, if y'all want to,
Yes.
speaking of Chris Wheeler, he says hi.
Hey Chris, how are you?
Guys, if you I see we only have 7 viewers right now, that's fine. We'll get more. But if you guys do want to get put onto the wheel, just comment.
The Wheel of Wonder.
Just leave us a comment. You leave us a comment, you're gonna get put on the wheel. So Chris, I'm gonna put you on the wheel. Jennifer, hey, what's up, Jennifer?
Hey Jennifer.
Hey, do they still have strawberries?
Oh, Jennifer, do y'all strawberries?
Yes, they do sell
I want to
strawberries.
say they do.
They're freeze drying all of their strawberries. This is Gideon's Gardens that I'm talking about, folks. So
Right.
they do still have strawberries, but they told me that they are freeze drying all of them.
I'm not sure.
Jennifer, Tony Roy, I see y'all are both in the comments. Confirm. Yes, they do have strawberries.
Okay, so
Real quick,
Is it
Pat, am I
possible-
able to leave a comment?
if I can.
Where's your phone?
Let me get my phone real quick. I want to leave a comment.
On the 28th, because I actually got to travel towards the direction of Mexico, and I want to impress some people with some cookie strawberries.
That's nice.
So
I
yeah,
love it.
nobody knows.
So can we, Jennifer, Tony Roy, can we? How much do you want? Can y'all provide a flat of strawberries for Donovan to take to Mexico?
Mexico.
I'm thinking maybe about 400 or 500 pounds would cover me. What? No, a flat would do, or have so some clamshells.
Couple clamshells,
Yeah.
Gideon's Garden strawberries.
I mean, and we'll actually, it's gonna be for a surprise party. So when we actually show up there, it's gonna rock. Shoot some AK-47s up in the air.
It's
you know,
not much of a
Humvees.
surprise if you're talking about it.
Do what now?
You're talking about it. It's not much of a surprise.
Oh, but see, surprise birthday party is also code for something else.
Oh.
If you can't, I can't tell you.
Oh.
Then it won't be a
All
code
right,
anymore.
all right, all right. I want to
Now the
I,
whole-
now we're going to do
Be true.
There you go.
I want to do a live from their store off of General Mac.
Me too. Are you down?
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down. Man. You know what? Let's I've been drinking just a little bit. Let's go now. Yeah, man. Growing strawberries is fun. One of the toughest parts, obviously, is going to be the animals that eat all of the strawberries when they're actually growing.
You did say you had a solution.
Yes.
Before we went on break,
Right.
what's the solution?
Well-
Let's hear it.
It's a little complicated, but we actually I have purchased from Peru a colony of 100 flying lizards, and they actually fly from the trees that they're nesting in. They will attack whatever predators are eating the strawberries.
Hmm.
And then people say, well, "What are you gonna do with these?" we didn't do all these lizards. And what's crazy is I actually purchased 150 Chinese needle snakes, which devour these lizards.
It's like
Wait.
a lot of effort. Did you also get some Chinese eagles to eat the snakes?
Those are American eagles, sir.
American.
American eagle.
Yeah, no, so like
Now
I
I'm
found
confused.
out the Chinese needle snakes are still around in like October.
Mhm.
I actually found in Colombia these silverback gorillas which will consume these Chinese needle snakes. 6
Really?
of them will take care of 25 acres.
Wow.
Okay, so the lizards protect the berries. The snakes eat the lizards. The gorillas eat the snakes.
Right.
Oh,
Do you have to start the cycle all over again?
No, because in the wintertime, these gorillas will freeze to death because of the Texas winters. They're used to like 118 degrees out in the jungle. This
Uh-huh.
Texas winter, 3 days.
That's it. Done.
And you're going out, and then you gotta get some, some heavy equipment, some skid steers, get these gorillas.
I know a guy with machinery,
Yeah.
RAH Construction.
See?
They can take care of you.
Yeah. And they make great winter coats.
I don't know about
The whole it runs close to about $250,000. Medication program. Or you could go, you can get yourself a little fence or whatever,
Yeah, right.
$6,000 or whatever. But when you're talking about an operation as big as Pat wants to make of 195,000 pounds,
What?
this is gonna be.
Have you been here the whole time? And you heard it was 40, 65,
And now
165, and now it's 190.
Pat's been texting me. Let's do
The
it
entire time.
I thought
And I'm like,
I thought he said 250.
255,000 is where we're
Yeah.
gonna stop at, and we'll be good.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
We'll be the second biggest farm.
This is the biggest farm.
Yeah.
No, the second biggest, because that other one that you're talking about, that you're gonna do it in Jourdanton.
Oh yeah.
that one for
We have to compete with ourselves.
In the ravine.
Yeah, down in Hades, Texas. This thing is dragging on right now.
I actually have to buy some more silverback gorillas.
Oh,
So I want to read a couple of comments
yes,
here.
please do.
Jennifer says a few clams is doable, so she can get you hooked up with some clams.
Thanks,
Tony
Jennifer.
Roy says howdy, I'm here. Simon Garcia, I don't know who that guy is. He says pick me, pick me.
Oh.
Oh, you're a pick me girl, huh? What's a pick me girl? I don't even know.
We'll ask one of the kids. We got
Everyone always says that phrase, and I don't know what it means. So, guys, if you know what a pick me girl is, put that in the
It's one
comments.
of those girls like, pick me, pick me.
Yeah.
That's what I guess, but
Yeah.
I
But
hear
they
the
don't
phrase.
say pick me.
No, but they
they
they-
act
they
pick me. They
exude
exude pick me energy.
that attitude.
There it is. Jennifer says they're not spring berries, but the flavor is superb.
See, that's what I want, man.
Just good flavor.
Yeah.
Good flavor.
I went out to visit some friends this past last week.
You have friends besides us? I thought we were his only friends.
When I go and visit them, they say, and I say, yeah, I was on our show on Thursday, and they're like, oh, you have friends besides us?
Sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
Sounds familiar.
Don't give him any trick.
Get it out.
Yeah. So then they said, does anybody have any more strawberries?
Gideon's Garden still
And I
has
said,
berries.
almost everybody has destroyed their fields except these diehard people.
Yeah.
So we're looking at Facebook, we're checking out other responses.
So I was talking to Tony Roy about that yesterday, and I felt it right here because I was like, "Have you guys torn up your plants yet?" And Jennifer said, "I had to give him a date that we're going to tear those things up because he will not let them go."
Well,
and I was like, "Why
they're
not?"
still
And he
doing
goes,
things.
"It's my first year."
Yeah.
You can keep them around all year.
Yeah.
I will actually give them some supplements, bat guano,
There you go.
and you will have these things for the next 10 years, man.
10 years.
They will get to be about 6 feet tall.
Oh my goodness.
I was heard you could smoke the leaves.
Oh, interesting.
Like
Very
before or after
interesting.
the back guano?
Mm-hmm.
Before we go to break, I want to show this video real quick. Donna, you might want to look at this. So this is the road that you drove in on Strawberry City Road right here?
Yes.
Under the culvert. This was about 3 hours ago. This was 3 o'clock.
I saw a stingray pass by.
That's crazy. And we only had like an inch and a quarter of rain in 45 minutes.
So do y'all know what the term flooding actually is?
Yeah.
It's fantastic because a lot of people will say like, oh, this flooding came in a flash. No, it's actually the ground being saturated lightly and then moderately and then nothing and then it rains. So there's no more room for the ground to soak up rain. So everything that comes on top actually starts to sheet and you get flash flooding, man.
And you can actually get flash flooding when the ground's too dry, too.
Yes.
Like if you're in a drought and you get heavy downpours,
Yes.
it'll just pan right off it like it's cement.
It'll happen too, man.
Pretty crazy. I have 2 other videos I want to show before we go to break.
All right. It's gonna be good, Pat.
One of them is right here. It's very exciting. These are our first goslings that we've hatched on the farm in 4 years, 3 years.
Is one of them Ryan Gosling? Because I won't get up.
Yeah, I want to name him Ryan. It's definitely a boy, but that one's going to Dickie Lee.
Those are
isn't it?
Dickie Lee's,
She's taking
yeah.
the boy.
We're hatching them for her.
But here we go. First guy. Yeah, first goslings in 3 or 4 years.
I think it's been 4 years
quite a long time.
because Blue died right after the snow we had in 2021, and we haven't had beef since then.
Wow.
And so Dickie Lee, she's been bringing us Dickie Lee Popple. I'm sure everybody that is local knows her. Sparks on Fire.
Sparks on Fire.
And what's their other business?
Darbuilt Construction.
Darbuilt
is the other
Construction.
one.
They do swimming pools and that kind of stuff. That's our shameless pitch. You guys go see them, talk to them. Dickie Lee, get with us and maybe do a sponsorship. You can see how these shameless employees work and then how we can plug stuff.
Or we make a swimming pool here to so you can pull water from there so you can get them 750,000 plants to the ground. You're gonna need a place to pour that water in, brother. It's gonna take some effort.
Oh man.
More Chinese needle snakes.
So we got negative 1 minute and 30 seconds before we need to go to commercial break. So I'm gonna go ahead and.
Are you going to the prize wheel?
Well, no, we're gonna go to the prize wheel immediately after we get back. So stick with us. And here comes a message from the Backyard Kitchen located at 973
Avenue H.
973 Avenue H in Poti. Go and see them.
Hey guys, Pat here with SoTex to talk to you about the Backyard Kitchen. Located at 973 Avenue H in Poteet, Texas. The Backyard Kitchen has all kinds of deals. This week they have the #1 special. It's the Backyard Bundle. It's a family deal. It's 4 burgers, 4 chips, and 4 sodas for just $19.99. They've also got the Sweet Heat Clucker. It's a sweet and spicy chicken sandwich. It's got some summer vibes. That combo is only $8.99 this week. And for their 3rd special, they've got the Backyard Citrus Bowl. It's lemon tang with a backyard bang. Only $7.99 this week. So go see them at the Backyard Kitchen or have them deliver if your order is over $20.
Serving up joy, love wrapped in taste. Cheers to the years and more to come. In this little haven, we all feel that.
Are you ready to shine? Make your mark this time. SoTex Time is here. In the spotlight you'll climb. Join the wave of success. Let your brand be heard. In this vibrant show, spread the word, spread the word. Tune in, don't miss, now's your chance. Together we'll rise, let's take a stand. SoTex Time, where your dreams come.
In the heart of Texas, where the stars shine bright, hitching a ride on a warm summer night. College stations where the Aggies cheer. Austin's got a vibe that'll bring you near. Yeah, Texas.
Speaking of good,
Welcome back. Welcome back. We lost somebody.
Yeah.
Simon.
We actually sent Simon out to go look at
Donovan
Donovan's,
Chinese needle snakes.
the Chinese needle snakes and the silverback gorillas. Donovan, what's going on at the winery, man?
So we're actually coming out with a new flavor.
Ooh.
God willing, in September.
Right around my birthday?
My dad's birthday.
What is your dad's birthday?
September 3rd.
Oh, so close. Okay.
And your birthday is.
September 9th.
Oh, we can do something between.
Yeah.
It's going to be black cherry.
Ooh, that sounds
Oh,
good.
wow.
I want to know what's your wine process or your winemaking process like? How do you start to finish? I don't want your ingredients. I don't want your recipes. I just want to know the process.
So a lot of it is me dancing to techno music
I love it.
Yeah,
at
makes
6
sense.
a.m.
Makes sense.
and I don't stop till about 10.
Do you get tired?
No.
Oh, good. Okay.
And then we'll slow the process down. I'll start listening to like Tejano or merengue.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another
Come
piece
to
of
think about it,
turkey?
that's not the wine thing, that's something else. Guys, hey,
I'm sharing.
Unfortunately, when we have guests that bring food, our podcast is real quiet.
We eat.
Like, guys in the comments, y'all are gonna have to keep us going here because we're just gonna eat.
Just so y'all know, I shared. Y'all are my witnesses. I shared, but this bag is empty.
Empty.
I don't know what happened to it.
The white turkey. Don't forget about
Don't
that.
eat that one.
I'm gonna be sending Simon home with two things. One, because this jerky's amazing, I'm gonna let him try to make some duck jerky. So I'm gonna send him home with a bag of frozen duck fillets, just
Okay.
duck breast meat. So you can make jerky out of duck breast meat and see how it goes.
Yeah, so that
We'll try teriyaki or something like that. Whatever you.
Yeah, teriyaki would sound good. That's what
They're good and they're wild duck, so you just can't sell it.
Okay.
I know you're watching Dairy Garden, so you can't sell it. The other thing I'm sending you home with is a SoTex Outdoor shirt. Speaking
Wow.
of some hunting in the outdoors,
Thank you.
I'm going to send you home with a SoTex Outdoors shirt. Thank you for coming on.
The hunt never ends. Love it.
Never ends.
Yeah, and that's the truth because that phrase that we have. Alejandro, our oldest, actually, he helped me come up with that phrase because literally, when you, especially as you're a waterfowler, in the waterfowl world, you are constantly, even right now, trying to figure out where you're going to be killing the ducks in November.
Really?
Like right now, Jourdanton's sitting at 12.5%, and you can't even put a boat in right now. So guess what? I've got a list of clients that are lined up to hunt with me. Where am I going to be taking them? So I got to figure that stuff out.
Poteet Canyon Park, my suggestion.
You know what? Some crazy stuff in Poteet Canyon Park. We drove past there one time, and there was a group of about 20 blue-winged teal sitting on the middle of Poteet Canyon Park. Wild ducks sitting in Poteet Canyon Park. We drove past there, and there was people that day that took pictures. There was an axis deer buck in the middle of Poteet Canyon Park.
That was when Bubba was young, before we had the high
We thought we
fence.
lost him.
And he would run
Really?
around. If we left, he would chase the car down the road. So the neighbors would call me, Joanna, you need to come get your deer. He's chasing you down the road.
That is
Turn around and come get Bubba, put him back up.
It was a full, it was probably a 2 or 3 year old axis buck. He had forked horns,
Yeah.
but people around here that probably never really seen an axis buck. So there's pictures from Poteet, and they're like, "There's a really big fawn in downtown Poteet."
People were tagging us.
So
Is
there's
this your
it's
deer
right
coming?
here. People are
No.
tagging the farm. Is this your deer? Is
Not
your deer
Bubba.
here? I'm like, no, but what's the GPS coordinates?
With his drone,
Yeah.
an airstrike. How many deer do y'all have access to right now?
That we own?
Yes.
Access to to go hunt?
No, that we
How many
own.
do you? If you were to say, well, I have X amount of deer on my property.
I counted 9
9 axis and 3 fallow?
and 3
3
fallow.
fallow.
Are they free to come and go?
Not off
No.
the property.
No.
Are you kidding? I'd be
But we-
devastated
I
if
will
something
tell you-
happened to Bubba. Oh,
I will tell you, we've had some misdirection done with drainage from our neighbors on both sides.
Yeah.
And it has put some holes underneath our fence that are big enough to run, like I could crawl under it easily. So we've lost some deer. We had about 20 axis deer last summer.
yeah. But down the road from you, about a month ago, we saw a
Oh, really?
herd of 8 axis deer, probably a quarter of the mile down the road from you.
Yeah.
So natural selection, is that why they're
I don't know if they're ours that got out and they survived, or if they came from someone else's property and got out, or if they've migrated from other parts of the state.
There's lots of game ranches and lots of high fence places around here that a lot of people don't even know exist. So I'm sure deer are getting out. I'm sure animals are getting out. I mean, clearly we killed a black buck during turkey season. I've never seen a black buck in Atascosa County, except you and I drove around that one time, and I was like, I swear I just saw a black buck off in the grass. It darted off into the grass.
Ask him if he knows where the ketchup is.
Yeah.
What?
Ask him if he knows where the ketchup is.
Do you know where the ketchup is?
No.
No.
It could be
But
right in front of my face.
60 miles an hour down the highway. Hey,
Look at
look at that whitetail.
That happened last week.
Where?
That happened on Monday.
On Monday.
On Monday, we were driving, and I was like, "You see that whitetail buck over there?" And she's
No.
like, "What?" And I was like, "Okay, wait about 3 seconds, and you're right past that oak tree." She's like, "How the hell did you see?" I think I was like 700 yards out, and just creeped into the grass.
vision.
But literally, where's the ketchup in the refrigerator like this? Right there.
While he's holding his hand.
Yes.
What am I about? You ever been on the phone, holding your phone, and say, "Babe, I can't find my phone."
I looked for my phone with the flashlight, and I'm upset because I can't find it. Like, oh, man.
So before we get back to Simon, I'm so sorry.
We're gonna keep talking
That's
to you.
okay.
We're all over the place on this one,
We
but
are.
we're having fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best part.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
first
is
I wanted to ask a question. Will
Okay,
the deer,
ask some
will the
questions.
deer eat a snake? That's what they
Deer will not eat a
Will the
snake.
deer eat the snakes?
No.
Good question. No,
emus might.
the Chinese needle snakes are very selective of what they eat.
Yeah.
They have small teeth, so they're not going to actually.
Okay.
They're not going to kill a deer.
So,
Thank
We'll kill a
God.
lizard, though. We'll kill a lizard.
All right.
so we did promise that we were going to spin the wheel whenever we got back.
Right.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4 prizes. to
And
give
no
away.
bread to give away.
Five including the wine.
5
And
including the wine. So what prize are
Did
we
you
going to
get a
give away right now
a refill.
to start off this segment?
I think
do
let's
it,
do
man.
something sweet. Let's do the Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam. All right.
Will you be singing for us? tonight?
Even flow.
I gotta remove this off the screen and make Donovan full screen while it sings to us.
Oh yeah.
But we need people to see the Wheel of Wonder.
Yeah.
So we're going to be giving away this jar of
Beautiful.
SoTex Farms
pearl.
beautiful Pearl Jam. It is congealed. It is sweet, and I made it. Not too many diuretics in it. Just it's ready to go.
Diuretics.
I'm going with it.
I don't know his recipes. I'm not in the kitchen when he made
Really?
it.
I have a really bad joke right now.
Was he serious that he made it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So normally I do make a ton of jam, and I think at one point we had 21 different flavors. And I took a step back this year to kind of focus on some other stuff.
Yeah, you're going to be in that contest, right?
Miss
So we'll
Ag
see.
Her Culture.
Ag her culture.
She's officially Miss Ag Her Culture Poteet.
What?
And I'm thinking we really need to pick our strawberries a couple hours earlier, and then
Have the parade.
have Alejandro or somebody drive you through the parade
And I can
in a full
wave.
gown with your crown on.
You could be on the Blackbird dueling.
There it is.
Nice.
We got a vintage dueling.
Blackbird.
She has a sash and everything.
And I have a tiara.
You know
It's
what?
a beautiful
I just
tiara.
found out one of the biggest secrets of our company. We have
Why are
a
you
vintage
giving?
Blackbird dueling. I just said it again. What the? Same.
Hey, got any other
I blame the
secrets?
bread. It's the bread.
The bread got you,
bread
got you
got you.
spilling out the secrets. Okay, these people, they want their jam.
Jam.
Yeah.
Sing it for us.
Even flow.
Oh yeah.
It's a jam that Pac West made.
So we're gonna go to
Even flow.
Oh yeah.
With a bunch of Chinese needle snakes.
Oh wait! You forgot a name on the wheel. She is watching.
Hey, so
We got to put her on.
Martha,
Did you spin or is it just?
No,
Oh,
he hasn't.
no.
He hasn't spun
Martha,
yet.
Grandma, you got to comment.
She can't comment from the thing. I need to get her set up with the YouTube thing now that she's fancy.
This is to reward engagement.
Well, she
Yes.
is engaging. She's engaging by text.
Put her on the wheel, man.
Yeah, I'm putting her on the wheel right now.
Oh, she also gave us she gave Blackbird the inspiration to make, and I'm gonna let this one out because we're just gonna freaking do it.
I'm waiting
Nothing's gonna
for it.
stop
I'm
It's already,
waiting.
It's already
I'm
in
waiting.
concoction mode.
When
Uh,
now, hold on, because she helped you with this.
Yes.
She has to come be on the show and try it
Yes.
when you release it.
Yes.
Because I can't get her to come down here.
So no,
I'm gonna try.
you know what? Have you asked her? Say, look, Donovan asked you to come down here.
No, but I did ask her to make you nopales because you've never had
Oh.
them, and she said she would. So
Hey, we also had my sister, Wendy.
Yeah.
She's really good at culinary stuff, except for brownies.
What?
no, she can cook. She makes great brownies. But one year she made a healthy brownie with
Cauliflower.
was it cauliflower
It was
or was it
cauliflower.
soybean flour?
No,
It was some kind of
cauliflower-based
weird.
brownies. My
And
dad took one bite, and my dad loves sweets. And my dad took one bite, and he goes, "Look."
and then he then followed that up by don't ever bring this blank anywhere near me ever again.
in front of all the kids.
What was the chocolate like beta carotene or something like
No.
that?
No,
They were fine. They
rather than
weren't-
using oil and butter, she used
I
cauliflower.
thought it was soybean.
It was cauliflower.
I don't know. We'll ask her. Wendy, are you
It's
watching?
disgusting.
Tell her.
But anyways,
Just eat a
let's.
Yeah, I think it's a banana bread. Where's it at?
These people are waiting. Let's head to the backyard kitchen wheel of prizes to see who's gonna win this. Look at that.
Who got it?
Lowell,
Chapman.
Donovan, you want more bread?
Yes.
Lowell,
Wait, do you want a different kind or a banana
Lowell, you
bread?
won this Jourdanton. So Lowell, if you're still watching, if you want us to mail it to you, great. If you want us to hold on to it and you're gonna come into town, bring the cracklins, bring the boudin, and I got the jam for you, Lowell. But congratulations, Lowell. You won that jar of jam. If you want to put that up on the shelf so we know it's gone.
He brought us gumbo one year.
Yeah,
Him and
he made
him and
gumbo.
his- they came
using
and they
our
bought
okra.
okra, and him and his wife made gumbo, and it was pretty damn good.
I love it.
It was good. Yeah.
It was good.
All right.
They're our favorite Cajuns.
Yeah.
And I was
Wait a
gonna say,
minute. We got Cajun family.
they're not really Cajun. They're not talking like Lowell.
That's true. They don't talk like Lowell.
Lowell talking like this a little
Yes.
Guarantee.
bit. That story I was telling you about watching that guy on YouTube. I have a really interesting fact. So in Creole French, when they speak French Creole, when they're talking about another language, they say anglais, which is French for English.
Hmm.
But any other language, whether it's Spanish, whether it's Portuguese, whatever, Chinese, they say anglais. That's
Do you
language
speak any other languages?
in French.
No, I
in
don't.
French Creole.
Wow.
No Spanish? No.
I don't really speak Spanish. I barely speak English.
Oh,
Oh,
I would just die on my defense team. We get sued for that whole billion platform.
I got you.
Gonna double the
oh man. All right. Well, if y'all never see me again, it's because I'm still planting. But go
Right.
on.
Yeah, well, so we
We're
went
actually starting- we're actually going to start in July and move in until
November.
Yeah, there you go.
beginning of December.
You think you can do 1.2 million past that fast?
The 1.5 million is going to take a while to get done, but with all the things that have been happening, the Capitol and all this rioting and stuff like that, we're going to have a lot of employees.
Okay.
I feel it already. 2 million is going to be easy to reach.
Mhm.
It's a good goal.
Send help.
We just need to, buckle down. Eat some more of this.
Banana
These
bread.
Mexican power.
So what is your favorite bread out of all the breads that you make? Not what's here, but out of everything that you make, what is your favorite?
I'd have to go with the rattlesnake bread.
Yeah,
It's
it's really good.
Yeah.
I wish I
real
had more jerky.
savory, and it kind of throws people off because most people think it's some kind of sweet Danish. But
No, it's good. It's not so. I don't know if you know me. I have zero tolerance for spicy things, and it's not overly spicy. It's great.
my sister, was her creation. And the thing about it, she does not eat spicy food at all.
That's
So,
really
I mean, at all. If you put too much pepper on something, she won't eat it. But she likes making stuff that's spicy.
Wow.
You want some more, Donovan?
It's like
Thank you. I was going to say no, but thank you, yes.
I'll say for it.
you got to make sure you're fed
This is that. This
to fight the gorillas.
some black stuff.
I've heard that before.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
familiar.
Do you have a joke for us today?
No,
No, I'm surprised.
no.
I don't have a joke either.
I have some really bad ones that I heard this week, but they cannot go on this podcast,
Oh,
period.
All right.
It's kind of a family. We had a child on earlier.
We did have a child on.
No, true.
She is identical to Corey. I don't know if you could see it on camera, but in person, she is her
It's
twin.
hard to see. 'Cause
Yeah, 'cause
everybody's like this.
Everybody's
big.
this big.
By the way, I didn't have this earlier. Just beat us.
Yeah.
They
Got a
didn't
bite?
pick 'em. No, it's good.
This would be good with some pinto beans.
Let's put some jam on it. Mm.
Jalapeno jam?
No.
They do it with the top.
Do a little sweet and spicy.
Spicy.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be so good. Don't you do it.
What?
I'm looking at you. I want to see what kind of pictures.
What am I doing?
I don't know. I thought you were going to talk about the weather.
Should have brought some sweet and spicy
Oh, I
stuff.
should talk about the weather. This has been a really interesting.
A lot of fractals in the area.
I did it to myself. I'm sorry.
So we
I
do
apologize.
have
again.
I've got a cough ever since the African dust moved in. It really gets in there.
It's irritating you.
Aliana has it too.
Yeah.
Once that African dust moved in, it's just right here, stuck. Takes your breath away, for
So
sure.
your favorite bread, rattlesnake.
Yeah.
It is
What
good.
did I just eat?
Rattlesnake
bread.
bread. No rattlesnakes were harmed in the making of that bread.
Exactly.
I kind of wish that they happened.
It's been a
Because
year.
that's kind of person I am. But to do that baby Yeti again. We're not gonna put, by the way, we're gonna get a picture, we're gonna get a photograph of this Yeti and show the public next week.
Put it on the internet, so
Mhm.
it's true.
So it's true, yeah.
Yeti spotted in Poteet,
Yeah,
Texas.
for those of y'all that don't know, we have two Great Pyrenees. Apollo is our male. He's about 85 pounds. And Go-Go is typically about 65 pounds, but she has a belly full of babies right now, so she's
Wow.
about 80 pounds.
So I used to have Great Pyrenees.
Mhm.
Then I started skateboarding. I cut these knees up crazy. That's because I was wearing knee pads. The Great Pyrenees that I had just turned into like a horrible pair of knees, and then like right now, first thing in the morning, I'm in the shower, I'm like, oh, man, Tony Hawk, you SOB, I hate you, man. So like right now, they're barely sustainable pair of knees.
Sustainable berries.
Not a Great Pyrenees.
Oh man.
Great Pyrenees for the Pyrenees Mountains,
Right.
not Pyrenees. But let's spin for some more prizes.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Donovan got him a prize, right?
speaking of that,
Look at this, man.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Literally brought it up.
Since the pair of knees that I have, they're
So last week I meant to show a video of our first large watermelon that we harvested. You're probably going to want to listen to this
You mean
because we have a daughter that absolutely loves watermelon,
Mm-hmm.
and she and I have a deal where she's going to get our first good melon of the season every year.
that Karen gets it first. Anything,
Yeah.
whatever we got.
Maybe it's
So-
a daughter thing. You just got to
Yes.
give the first one to the
So
daughter.
we picked this very large melon. It's probably our third largest melon of the season. If you want to see the two largest melons that we're going to have this season, they're right on the ground behind you, Donovan. They're both sitting close to
Don't
40
hurt your knees.
Close to 40 pounds.
Oh,
He's trying to knock Clark Norris over. We need a camera back there just for the shenanigans.
Woo!
Donovan's going to grab probably what will be our largest melon of the season because I doubt we're going to get too many more melons.
I thought that one sold.
No, we didn't sell
It
either
didn't
of the large
sell.
ones.
All right.
All right. So I'm a watermelon guy, and we used to pick watermelon out on Ditto Road back in the day.
Good God.
Something or another.
That doesn't even fit in the camera.
Well, look at the size of this SOB. Pan down a little bit.
That's a big melon.
Sweet baby
Monstro.
melon.
It's huge.
So
And
show your video so we can get back
So-
to talking to Simon.
That's I want to show that video while Donovan hugs that melon tight.
There you go. Just over the top. So you can crack it open. It smells good.
I can smell it. Oh wow.
It smells really good.
Guys, I have great news.
You should probably grab the other side, Pat.
Y'all ready for this?
Pop it over the wall.
It's ready. It's ready!
Oh yeah!
So
So
excited.
so have you've seen Ice Age where Sid has that melon and he throws it on the ground? Usually that's how she opens the first melon. We were like, no, you got to cut this one because it's pretty big and it's it's a beautiful melon. Don't let it go to waste.
It's big. This is I'm experienced here. This is a
1 million pound melon to
No,
go with the
it's,
strawberries.
24 pounds.
All right.
I would say it's probably over 30.
We need to.
We need to weigh it, but I would say it's probably over 30. Because I'll tell you what, with my left hand, I could not shoulder the second melon. They were right next to each other.
Oh my.
We should keep those seeds because
Yes.
they were on the same plant.
Yes. To keep the seeds.
But hey, Miss Minda joined us. Hi, Minda.
Yeah. Read her comment.
Oh, what did she
So
say? I'm scared.
Minda says,
What did she
leave
say?
it to Donovan. And then second, I'm going to pull this up so the entire crowd can see. Now he's going to dehow. I'm sure that was supposed to be show.
No,
Now he's going to show his melons with his janky knees.
Oh my.
Show your melons.
Show your melon.
We had people, so when we posted about how we harvested 2 very large melons, we had a lot of people that said there's nothing wrong with 2 very large melons.
No, especially when they're nice melons.
Yeah. And
Yes.
they said exactly that there's nothing wrong with 2 very nice melons. Speaking of which, what about that weather lately, Donovan?
There we go.
Well, so like we've actually been experiencing some winds coming in and out of the north at about 18 miles an hour. If you're looking for these, I guess you would say that these crosswinds are actually
circular
in the right on the base of where we actually live. So they're actually getting in our face and pushing all these clouds away, bringing in the warm temperatures in from Canada, the cool temperatures in from Mexico, and creating havoc. Did I say that correctly?
you were very backwards
Yeah,
on that.
I'm actually looking at this thing upside down. That's what the preferred.
I'm not going to say anything.
Preferred model. So we're going to actually have more winds heading out of the east at about 18 miles an hour. And if you're looking to go surfing tomorrow, too bad. We're going to have ragweed up about 1,000%. And for those of you who are actually sneezing, this is one of the reasons why the African dust is actually kicking up. And for more information, just go ahead and follow us on our weathercast, www.weather.com.
Oh my gosh.
Titillating, Donovan.
Thank you so much. We'll keep you abreast of all the actual weather forecasts here in SoTex Farms.
I need y'all to bring it back to Simon, please.
Yeah. Let's talk. Buddy. Let's talk. What do you think about the weather?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that was a really nice explanation. I don't know how much I can add on to that. I mean,
Yeah. You can add anything on because I was making most of that stuff up. Well, actually, it was like 90%.
Actually, I thought, well, you were pretty convincing.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you so much.
It's not a really big hassle.
Whoa, sure. And you bring up several good points. Thank you.
But it looked like it was headed down out there to the coast.
It was a really
Yes, it should be headed to the coast.
Headed to the coast.
Yeah, to the coast. I mean, if y'all want, speaking of that, I have a motorboat out there. That we can
Yeah. Well, most definitely. And actually, we.
Oh man, we
We've
need
got
more
our
women.
fourth.
Yeah. This is a solid show now.
Oh my God, it's a little rough. It's a little rough.
something.
And it takes
a little choppy,
A little choppy.
little wavy,
A little bouncy.
bouncy, and
Bouncy.
very, very. This how we put titillating.
Titillating.
Dude, what is y'all's next creation y'all gonna make at y'all's place?
Do you have anything in the
Oh,
works?
we actually, well, there's the jelly roll with the,
The jelly roll with the pearl.
He's a good singer.
Yeah. What there was that?
Do y'all make cinnamon rolls?
We make them
I love
special
cinnamon.
order. I mean,
Y'all
we
do
can
make
get some
okay.
of those.
So y'all will make them if people
So,
order.
and then okay, just speaking of which, everybody has their own, like us, the strawberry farmers. We could see video from California, like, oh, check out that. What are these guys doing here? Did you ever get the opportunity to check out the cinnamon rolls from Lulu's Bakery?
I have not yet.
Okay,
I'm making plans. For
so
that.
this thing was, when they were making them, they were like,
They're
it
huge.
was a cinnamon roll that was maybe about a foot wide,
Mm-hmm.
foot long, and about maybe 9 to 10 inches tall. And it was
Ooh,
nothing but
in the center.
solid
Ooh.
cinnamon roll.
Like diabetes.
Amazing.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's I was, since we're talking about bakeries and whatnot. There used to be a really fantastic bakery in Pleasanton, Texas, called Earl's Bakery.
Never heard of it.
Right, y'all guys came in a little bit too late, but Earl's Bakery was kicking butt in the 70s and 80s and part of the 90s. But they had fantastic donuts, which were very reminiscent of Shipley's donuts now.
Okay.
Except they were better. And they also had a elongated eclair bar, which was nothing more than donut batter fried into a donut shape, and it had a white frosting with if you saw it, you would say that those are walnuts. It wasn't.
What was
It
it?
was like a crispy, fried, pelletized something.
Hmm.
And everybody that I asked to this day, nobody has any idea what it could have been. So if anybody from Earl's Bakery, the Pleasanton area, has any idea what these they're called lunch sticks,
Lunch sticks.
spelled with an X.
Okay.
And they were 2 for $1
Wow.
back in the day before the war started.
So y'all are open every day or certain hours? I know y'all do pop-up markets.
We do
and stuff
pop-up
like
market, but Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 5:30.
9:30 to 5:30, and we can just stop by.
You can just stop by there, and where the magic happens, and
All right.
have all that stuff.
Where the magic happens.
Yes.
Say hi to the family.
Yes,
Now, are you there every day, or is it mom and
I'm
Kathy?
there.
Or
I'm there.
mom and sister?
That's my mom and sister. I'm there like when I can. Usually once a week on Wednesday, I'll go up there to help them out a little bit.
And then
get
on
some stuff
weekends,
made.
farmers market, pop-up markets. all
Yeah,
that
different
kind of stuff.
markets. I think this weekend we're gonna be in Hondo.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Where do you like being in store or at the markets better?
Indoor market.
Indoor market. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so hot right now. Yes, I would rather be inside too.
Yeah, to
I don't blame you.
avoid all the sunburn. You can get a sunburn at a market,
Yes, even under the tent.
even under the tent.
Even
Yeah,
under the
that's
tent.
absolutely-
under the sunburn. No. You got any questions for him?
Yeah, I do. I was just letting you guys talk it out.
Well, yeah, we talk all the time though.
So Simon, you had the chance to come out to our farm in the spring. Which did you like, the red berries better or the white berries? Did you try both, right?
Yeah, I tried both.
Oh, yes.
Was it the pearls or was it one of our red
Any
berry
red
varieties?
berry.
I like the typical strawberry better. I mean,
Okay.
the pearls, they were good. They were really, really good. It's
I
just-
mean, you're not bothering me. You're just losing her as a friend.
oh,
That is not true. Oh
That's
my
not true.
gosh.
Last week you said I hate anybody who hates the
I never said that.
You did too.
Okay, I've never said that, but I have a list.
Oh, and you're on it, sucker.
Okay, can I change my answer real quick? I'll go with the pearls. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
But I don't have any backup jerky to change our mind.
Yeah. You know,
You
I'm
know,
sorry. Send you some jerky tomorrow.
I love jerky.
So, a comment from Estelle, Donovan's sister. She says Earl's Bakery was genuine.
It was, man. That stuff was legitimate. People used to. It was the only bakery in the entire county,
Wow.
and this was Walmart didn't exist then. It wasn't even a store here in Pleasanton, and HEB was. They didn't have a bakery. They had items that were purchased, but they didn't have an in-house bakery.
Gotcha.
Now they got everything.
They got everything.
And we're gonna have to promo those guys because they actually come into the Strawberry Festival and
They
they
do.
actually buy a lot of stuff.
Yes.
But they the Pleasanton store actually has a round little kiosk where they have hot soups, menudo, galos and stuff, and they got cornbread and they got beans and stuff. Then they have right next to that, they're gonna have a barbecue, which is prepared there.
Mhm.
Then they have the sushi right next to
And they make it in front of
and
you.
they make it in
They make it in
front
front
of
of you.
you.
Yeah.
And then of course they got their own bakery and their baked goods, stuff like that. So go
Have
visit
you
HEB.
ever tried the menudo from HEB?
Yes,
It
yes.
smells so good. I've never tried it.
It's okay. So here's the deal, right?
Mhm.
If you go later or closer to lunchtime when nobody is actually buying the menudo, it's cooled down a lot. You can actually open the little lid and scoop out a handful and eat that menudo on your hand.
No, you can't do that.
No.
Come on.
I
I actually believe
You
him.
believe
That's
him?
not- yeah, that sounds.
know people have.
Okay.
I haven't.
Okay.
But it is wonderful for your skin, man. It will make it feel so soft. The actual emollients from the manila skins and the hominy. I mean, the point I'm getting to is they got menudo.
Pat doesn't like menudo. He's weird.
It's the
Well,
grease.
can you?
It's the
Well,
grease.
that
Do you
sounds
like
like a
it?
good. I love
Me
noodle.
too. Me too.
When I hearing it, you can be used as a beauty product.
Yeah.
We might have to kick that off a little bit.
And it does wonders for stashes. Yeah.
Imagine what it could do for your beard.
So
Mm.
About one.
that and menudo chapstick.
Menudo chapstick. Yeah.
Menudo.
You can actually carry a piece of menudo.
And just
So menudo is actually plural, so it would be a menudai, and you can actually. carrying around a little chain like this.
Oh man.
So we're gonna have to go to break in about 30 seconds.
I got
but,
one question. Do you
Patent
ship?
pending.
Oh,
Go ahead.
do you ship? Will you ship your
We're getting to
Okay,
that point.
Okay, good to know.
Guys, the stuff is so delicious. So we
It
want you to head down to Texas Bullet Food Company. That's at 539 North General McMullen in San Antonio, Texas.
And they have a Facebook page.
And they do
Follow
have
them.
Facebook. You guys give them a follow. You guys go see them. Make sure that you go try all their good deliciousness.
Very good.
Rattlesnake bread, friend.
Mhm.
And we are going to go to a break shortly with a quick message from our sponsors, the Backyard Kitchen. I don't remember their address. 973 Avenue H.
Avenue H.
Go see them. Go check out their specials. We didn't change our commercial this time around, but they have 2 new specials. And I don't know what they are, but I saw them on their page. So guys, go give the Backyard Kitchen a follow. They are our only sponsor, which speaking of which, I got about 10 more seconds. If you want to be a sponsor, send us a PM. It's not as expensive as you would think it is.
No.
And we will get you in on one, 2, or 3 of our ads. And we'll invite you on the show if you want to come see us. So
Come hang out with us. Hear
guys,
terrible jokes.
hang with us for 1 second, and we're going to get you 3 more prizes, right? 4 more prizes. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, Pat here with SoTex to talk to you about the Backyard Kitchen. Located at 973 Avenue H in Poteet, Texas. The Backyard Kitchen has all kinds of deals. This week they have the #1 special. It's the Backyard Bundle. It's a family deal. It's 4 burgers, 4 chips, 4 sodas for just $19.99. They've also got the Sweet Heat Clucker. It's a sweet and spicy chicken sandwich. It's got some summer vibes. That combo is only $8.99 this week. And for their 3rd special, they've got the Backyard Citrus Bowl. It's lemon tang with a backyard bang. Only $7.99 this week. So go see them at the Backyard Kitchen or have them deliver if your order is over $20.
Serving up joy, love wrapped in taste. Cheers to the years and more to come. In this little haven, we all feel that.
Are you ready to shine? Make your mark this time. SoTex Time is here. In the spotlight you'll climb. Join the wave of success. Let your brand be heard. In this vibrant show, spread the word, spread the word. Tune in, don't miss, now's your chance. Together we'll rise, let's take a stand. SoTex Time, where your dreams come.
You need to talk about that.
Through the shadows where the wild berries bloom.
Well, I noticed that they're
With
Go Texan.
secrets
sounds
of
so
the
good, isn't it?
soil
I love it, man.
will
Go
sow
Texan
your
certified.
doom.
What's that process
You
like?
think
What does
it's
it mean? Tell us what it
easy.
means.
Go
We're back on.
certified.
Go Texan certified.
Go Texan Certified. What does Go
Show-
Texan
I don't know if they
Certified?
can see it.
It's a big deal, guys. First of
It is
all,
a big deal.
Yeah, it's just showing that the
Yeah.
product is in fact made in Texas.
Yeah.
Back on?
Yeah, they're all-
Sorry. Yeah, it's like so product.
it's made in
product
Texas.
is actually-
Idiots.
Like, we know that it's because you're made in Texas, but what's the process like? What does it mean for those that don't know what Go Texan is? It's right there.
Coming up, it's just. You got me.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a registration.
registration.
They get back with you, emails and so forth. But all the products that actually have that the certification for Go Texan can actually be presented as Texas products. And then there's actually several entities which will actually offer only Go Texan products. And then once you're in that clique or that club, then you're just like, well, basically what this guy's saying is he's gonna buy the next 3 million plants for us here at SoTex
Yeah.
Farms.
Where are we
Yeah.
going to plant these 3 million plants?
We'll
That's-
figure it out.
Yeah,
There's a
first-
will, there's a way.
The
Okay.
first million will go on the ground. The second are actually going to require the second and third story for us to build here.
Uh-huh.
And then once we're up at the third story, the helipad, that's just gonna that's gonna be the hard part because I don't want the place to be
Yeah.
messing with the honeybees. So it'll freak them out.
Yeah. It's true.
Guys, welcome back.
Welcome.
That was a bunch of jumbled stuff, but we wanted to spend for some prizes.
Not in my mind.
Made sense to me.
But I do want to read a couple comments real quick. Jeff Rankin, hey, welcome to the show. Jeff says, Pat, did you shower in the rain this morning? You look fresh and clean.
Yeah, he did.
That's
Awesome.
funny. That's funny because I went to go take a shower before we started this, and Marco's like, "Why are you taking a shower? You're going on a podcast." So I was like, "I want to smell good for the fans."
Yeah,
True story. True
So
story.
that's for you, Jeff.
fucking Thursday.
Yep, Thursday is shower day. We also had a comment from Sandy Mangum Hickey. Says hi.
Hi. How are you?
Welcome back to the show, guys. I got both of y'all's names on the wheel. If anyone else needs to get on the wheel, let me know. But we're gonna spin it before that because we need to start.
Let's give all the prizes away.
We're gonna give all the prizes away.
All of them away?
All of them.
All, even
All
that wine?
Yes.
All right.
SoTex Outdoors hat. Who wants to hold that?
I'll
SoTex
hold
Outdoors
the
hat.
festival hat.
We're gonna go to the
Ta-ta.
backyard kitchen wheel of names, and we're gonna spin to see who wins. We're gonna go say wheel of names. Hey, Paul Harding. So that's the guy that I worked at the Texas Forest Center with.
All
I
right.
promise we don't break this.
Yeah. And if we could, it wouldn't have been Paul.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't know him.
No, nobody knows.
Yeah, we don't.
Congratulations, Paul.
You
You
know.
won the SoTex Outdoors hat. The next prize up is going to be the
Strawberry.
Poaching Strawberry Festival hat.
We gotta say wheel
Ta-ta.
of names.
All right, and we're gonna go to the backyard kitchen. Wheel of names. Let's do it. Big money, big money, Jeff Rankin, the guy who asked if I took a shower today. Jeff, who won the Poaching Strawberry Festival hat?
The guy who has more caps than anybody I've ever met in my entire life.
So Jeff, either stop by the SoTex store to pick up your hat, or we can ship it to you. I know
And
you're
Donovan,
local, so
that is a scale right there. I don't know if it would weigh the melon.
I don't think it goes
No,
higher
I
than
think it
20
goes
pounds.
higher.
Because I'd have to carry it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
never
think
mind.
it goes
Yeah, we
higher
don't
than
want it. We
20
don't want
pounds
it.
anyway.
Okay. Okay. What's next?
And we got a backyard kitchen. Hey, look at
I thought we already gave it away.
that. No, we haven't given that away.
Ooh.
So next up, hey, hold on.
Wait.
Hold on. I got to add a name to the wheel real quick.
Oh my.
I just saw a comment from Olivia Fletcher.
Hey, what'd she say?
It sure would be nice if Olivia Fletcher won this backyard kitchen gift card.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Family of 4 plus deal.
Or everybody's favorite uncle.
So we have Olivia's name on there now. This is for a backyard kitchen family meal,
deal. Family meal.
$20 value.
Ready?
D. Go.
And we're gonna go to the backyard kitchen.
Go.
Wheel
Go.
Big money, big money, big money. Simon Garcia.
The dinner. Wait. You think
I don't know if you take money.
they can talk wine. You haven't
Okay.
finished telling us about
Oh,
the
yeah, I'll tell you
wine.
about the wine now.
Yes.
We've already talked about. Blackbird Winery is going to make a sugar-free wine made with dates.
Yeah.
Because the chemical compounds inside a actual date will actually produce the amount of alcohol that we need. It has 0.00 something or another % sugar. So it's literally going to be a sugar-free wine for those who want to get buzzed and not increase their blood sugar level. And since Martha decided that she actually says,
They had
You can
a
make
long
a-
conversation.
yeah, we had a conversation about what would actually make the alcohol content go up. And she says, dates. So we saw each other in the grocery store. And then she says,
Wait.
fine.
Y'all saw each other in the grocery store, or y'all had a date at the grocery
We
store?
met each other in the
Uh-huh.
grocery store in the same aisle that had dates. This
This is my mom.
We
you know.
had
Time out.
What?
Why did the wheels came in to hide on it?
It said Martha Garcia a second ago.
I know it did.
Did you spin it while we were
I might have accidentally spent
Okay.
it. Or spent it.
spent it?
suspended.
But no, Martha's name is still on here. We're gonna have to go back and watch that video.
Okay, so
Replay. All right, go ahead.
Finish telling us
Tell
about the wine.
So, yeah, we're on our date. We went on we're behind dates. No, wait a minute.
Yes, Dad.
Don't put words in my
I'm
mouth.
not calling you dad.
Come back with Billy. Martha, if you're watching this, please forgive me. So
That's my
dates,
mom.
dates actually produces the type of alcohol and you need to bring it up to about 9.778% alcohol, which is close to 10% alcohol is what we need for dessert wine. And since it's made from dates, and we always give our wines pretty
labels.
labels,
Very
and
pretty
kick-ass labels, and stuff that actually means stuff to people at the end of the day. The name of that wine in particular is going to be called, since it's going to be our first sugar-free wine, it's going to be called First Date.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And it happened at HEB, whatever. I have to tell y'all, speaking of my mom.
Date in the works, Mija.
Oh, shit. No, I got to tell y'all something funny. She's going to kill me for telling y'all this. So, ever since I was little, my mom was a fan of Gino Vanelli. I don't know if you remember him. He was popular in the 70s and 80s.
He was in the rock band Kiss.
No, that's Gene Simmons.
Never mind.
Anyway,
Who was the exercise
so-
guy? Who was the exercise guy?
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons.
Yes. So she went to see Gino Vanelli in concert, her and Olivia. Marco was supposed to go with her. Marco couldn't go, so Olivia went with her. That was Olivia's first concert, by the way. Gino
Really?
Vanelli. And I'm like, Gino Vanelli, whatever.
It's
Anyway,
pronounced Ginobili.
what? No,
Yeah,
you wish.
He plays with the, San Antonio Kings.
So anyway, I asked my mom, are you going to run off with him? And she said no, but she met his brother. And I really thought my mom wasn't coming home. I even gave Olivia instructions where I was like, if you lose grandma, you call your Aunt Janelle and you tell her to pick you up and bring you home because it's in San Antonio. Do not drive the car home. So y'all may have had your first blind date, but my mom almost ran off with a musician from the 70s.
And his name again was.
Gino Vanelli.
I'm going to Google this.
Google
guy.
him up.
Send him a threatening message.
Why? There's nothing going on.
Hey guys, people that are watching,
What's up, man? I'm looking for you out there. I do know where you live out there in Sacramento, California, 1818 Boulevard Drive. I don't care if you are friends with Chris Rock. You understand? All right, you heard it here. First date, Blackbird wine.
Not calling you dad.
No, you don't have to.
Not
With
calling
this
you dad.
fire.
hey guys, y'all that are watching, just let us know if Minda or Martha won that card. I swear it said Martha.
I thought it said Martha too because it was green.
Maybe I just celebrated too early.
I don't know.
Premature.
Oh,
Yeah.
what happened?
Story of my life.
Happens to the best of
Yeah.
us.
It's okay.
You just go pretty.
They have stuff you can actually take for that. It's, there's glasses you can actually read and see there.
Yeah.
So we do have a comment I want to read. Minda Hyde said Bobby Garcia.
Well,
No.
the plot thickens.
The plot.
Are there three Garcias?
Yes, he is a
Oh,
Garcia,
which
but
one?
we're not
3G.
related. 3G. 3GW.
Yeah, 3GW. That's the name of the 2 million plant farm.
Good Lord,
Yeah.
we're not doing that.
The thing about that is once you break ground for the 4 million plants we're gonna have here, we're gonna have to move some of these emu and stuff off
No.
the property.
No, we'll just open it down on the 400 acres on the other side of town.
There you go. There you go.
After the 4 million, the other 500,000 won't take
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, and we'll actually hire all these people to actually come in and do all the work.
So-
Cousin Corey.
So Tony Roy says Minda won the gift card.
Okay, well then let me
And
fix
Tony
it.
Roy
Sorry, Granny.
cannot tell a lie. He's
No.
basically Abraham.
It's on the internet.
Yeah, sure.
It's on the internet.
Yeah, it's on
It's on the internet. Sorry, Granny. We still love you.
Tony Roy, since he cannot tell a lie, that he should actually.
He's basically Benedict Arnold. Like he cannot tell a lie, right?
He should wear a top hat and grow a beard. Didn't Abraham Lincoln?
No, that's George Washington and can't
Yeah,
tell a lie.
no.
But that was a lie.
Yeah, that's true.
That was a lie.
Yeah.
Was it a lie?
It was a lie.
He's basically Tesla.
That's
Yeah, Nikola Tesla. You can't tell a lie.
good.
Shocking.
Wow.
Tony Roy's a stand-up guy. He is a stand-up guy.
He does not sit down.
No, he actually has to sleep that way.
So
It's like a horse.
there you go.
Hi, Andrea. Andrea Griffin says,
I
hi,
love you.
Joanna. She didn't say it to me, so
No.
never mind.
Yeah,
I take my hi back.
I-
too. Since I read that right there.
I love her very much. Her and I are pals. She's a sweet lady.
Yeah, pals.
I'm
And
going to put her name
she's
on the
a
wheel
fire-
because
she's
we have
a
one more
fire
thing to
lady.
give away, don't we?
a bottle of wine.
We do.
Peach
Where is
wine.
it?
Where's it at? Is it
Oh.
in here?
There's another watermelon.
Another one. Oh, okay, not
I
peach.
still have 6 out of the case that I didn't sell. I was supposed to sell them the day before yesterday, but I didn't because I fell asleep.
It
I was on the
happens.
couch watching episodes of MASH.
Oh, all right.
All right. Tony Roy Martinez says Aggies don't lie, cheat, or steal, nor tolerate those that do. But I do want to say that phrase was actually stolen from the U.S. military. So
That's fantastic to know that.
Aggies don't lie, cheat, or steal, nor tolerate those that do. The Air Force says, in the Air Force, we don't lie, cheat, or steal, or tolerate those that do.
Which was your first?
Oh, A&M was by far.
Then maybe A&M.
But maybe
first.
who knows?
You never know.
Somebody stole
You never know.
somebody.
Somebody's behind. That's all we know at this point.
Andrea says, "Hi, Pat. LOL." It's too late. Too late.
Yeah.
Don't forget Donovan. He's gonna cry too.
That's okay. I won't cry. I'll just, she'll never win anything. Wheel! Oh!
Let's
go.
Pull that thing
go.
up.
Let's go.
Let's go, because we're running out of time. We're gonna spin it. Backyard Kitchen Wheel of Names. Go on.
Wheel! Up!
Next! You can't get blind with
The baby. Oh, sorry,
this one. Olivia
sweetie.
Fletcher.
Can't get the wine. Sorry.
Sorry, no wine for you, kiddo.
Oh man.
We're gonna go ahead and spin it again. Sorry, Olivia. I'm gonna leave your name on the. We don't have anything else to give away, but
That's so. I'll give her a hug when we get home.
yeah, we'll give you a hug. Sorry, kiddo.
Sorry.
So we're gonna
baby.
go back to the Backyard Kitchen. Wheel of
Go get it, Jay. You got some watermelon wine.
Jay, you
Not
gotta actually,
made with SoTex watermelon. So
you gotta actually come sit so there's no work to be done.
yeah, you
though.
can visit us anytime you want. We're here.
We actually do have a lot of work to be done.
We do.
We just
We're waiting.
we're waiting.
We're waiting.
Me too.
We're waiting a little bit.
You're waiting to do the work?
Minda said that
To have him come work.
Martha can have the.
Are you serious?
Minda
Miss
said that Martha can have the Backyard Kitchen
Back
gift
to
card
okay.
and take Cameron and Olivia.
Oh, that'll be sweet. She can take them. Maybe Donovan can join them, chaperone.
I can give Minda a bottle of wine if she gives that up to the mom.
She's giving
She's
it to
giving it up.
grandma.
Well, that sounds like a winner.
Yeah,
So everybody wins.
everybody wins. Minda's getting wine. Grandma and the two kids are going to the backyard, but that leaves a family of 4, and that's only 3. Who should the 4th one be?
It could be Jay, but he's already got his whole family.
Yeah.
And he's got a bottle of wine,
And
so
a
you don't
bottle
need to
of
eat if you
wine.
got a bottle of wine.
And if I go and Pat doesn't go, that's not fair.
I'll just eat some of Simon's
And if
bread.
Pat goes and I don't go, that's
You're
not
trying
fair.
to be British.
Simon doesn't live locally,
Right.
so we got to find grandma somebody to go.
Simon's mom
Somebody go.
actually commented up here when we were giving that card away. Let me see if I can go way up here.
We're
Find
getting
it.
a car away?
No
Card.
card,
Oh.
gift card.
She said, "I've eaten there. Pick me, pick me."
Yeah, see, but she is not a pick me. She's a very nice lady. Very nice lady.
Thank you.
I'll read a couple comments before we have to head out, but we'll have some closing remarks. But Jeff Rankin says Andrea is pals with everybody. Yeah,
I
sure.
thought I was her only friend. What the heck?
Yeah.
She just says, "I just got out of work. Who has the line?"
Oh, even Grandma said I saw Minda's name on the show, not mine. Thanks, Grandma.
Wow.
Thanks, Grandma.
Thanks for being honest.
Yeah,
But guess
appreciate
what?
it.
Your honesty
You're
paid off.
Your honesty paid off. You're getting the gift card. Miss Minda's getting wine. You need to figure out who that 4th person is going to be that goes with you to the backyard kitchen.
Yep.
I'm looking.
I'm
What
looking.
are you doing? Why are you
What?
getting yourself ready?
I didn't know it was on camera.
I'm looking at Daddy Donovan over there.
He's not Daddy Donovan. You stop. No.
Donovan, if you may.
No. I do tease Grandma that we there's Daddy Alex, but that's a whole other story for another day.
No story, another
And
day.
it embarrasses the crap out of her. She Stop saying
Oh,
that.
Jeff Rankin said Andrea Griffin missed a good one tonight.
She did.
Andrea Griffin says I don't type fast apparently. Hi everyone. That's
Hi.
even you too, Simon.
Oh,
You didn't
why they-
know
somebody
him.
said hi to me. That's
Hi,
awesome.
Simon. How
Yeah,
are you?
hi.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, before we close the show,
Yes.
a lot of protests going on.
Yes.
Immigration, this, that, and the other. Did you know that they actually brought in all kinds of special reinforcements because they were expecting San Antonio to get out of hand?
Really?
Watch the protest that they had downtown today. It is nothing but a group of people having a good time, walking down right in the center of them. They had a mariachi band playing. They're just singing and dancing, occupying a space.
Mhm.
They got to the end of the road. It was done.
You have to send me a link. I want to see this.
It was over. Yeah, no, it's on my phone. It's spectacular, man.
Hmm.
It's,
Chris Wheeler says at Tony, I call BS. A lot of my family are Aggies. So I guess they all like cheat and steal. But with that being said, Simon, thank you so much for bringing all this deliciousness out.
Yes.
Donovan, you got anything to say about it?
no, I just when we go out and we plant those 5 million plants, we'll actually come by and grab some bread from you guys and
Sounds good.
Come back. We'll have a condominium built for you guys So, shall we come just open up shop over here? We're good to go.
Thank you to Simon.
Oh,
Thank you all for having me.
hold on.
We have very limited time.
Grandma's texting me.
Oh.
She agreed, Daddy Donovan. And she doesn't have to change her last name.
Is that Daddy Donovan with the mic?
No, come on.
With that being said, Simon, thank you so much for coming out. You guys go follow Texas Bullet Food Company on Facebook.
Yes.
Thank you to Field Farms. Go give them a follow. Also, like I said, we'll give a prize away for whoever goes and follows Field Farms. Corey will give us a list, and we will get it figured out.
We should probably do the same for Simon then.
Yeah, you guys go and follow.
Follow.
Say it.
Texas Bullet Food Company.
Texas Bullet Food Company. I get
Love it.
Get the jerky, get the bread, love it all.
Go follow them. Go see them. General McMullen. What's the address?
539 North General McMullen.
Yep. Go see them. And guys,
Yeah,
I had fun.
I had a lot of fun.
Great.
I just have fun with y'all.
May your berries always be sweet.
May your jams never be runny.
I got it.
In the fields of Poteet where the sun shines hot. Red strawberries popping, yeah, we gave it all we got. Face drops heavy like the fruits ripe dump.
This episode of SoTex Time was powered by the Backyard Kitchen, 973rd Avenue H in Poteet. Blackbird 9 Winery, SoTex Farms, truly homegrown, and SoTex Outdoors, the hunt never ends. Goodbye.
We're crunk in the fields, you know bass drop. Berries in the wild will never stop. From Poteet to the world, let the music run. Strawberry vibes in the heat of the sun. Harvest time's a party, every berry's a score. Dancing through the rows, can't help but want more. From the vine to the beat, make the moment last. Poteet's where it's poppin', and forget all the past. Bass in the soil, rhythm in the heart. Strawberry dreams, this is just the start. We're crunk in fields, feel the bass drop. Berries in the wild, will never stop. From Poteet to the world, let the music run. Strawberry vibes in the heat of the sun. Raise your glass for the fruits of the land. Bass drops berries, it's a crunk life plan. Fields of Poteet where the sun shines hot. Red strawberries poppin', yeah, we give it all we got. Bass drops heavy like the food stripes off. Crunk sides flowing, gotta feel that jump. Sweetness dripping, turn the speakers up high. Berries growing loud, let your spirit fly. Sweetness dripping, turn the speakers up high. Berries growing loud, let your spirit fly.